So, I got some ideas as I pass by Liverpool, pool of livers. Well, that's a gross way to look at it. And it's not really a pool of livers like that, but it is kind of cool that they started moving the highway around. They started digging and stuff, and they found some like native burial ground stuff. And I'm thinking, yo, why do you think they built a giant mall? What do you think's up with that mall? I mean, there's obviously a giant Indian burial ground kind of pyramid thing down there, and they're like, we don't want anybody finding out. We're gonna bury it with a giant mall, and then nobody's gonna dig the mall up. You know, they're just gonna keep making the mall into something else. They'll be like, oh, can't pay rent. Now this will be a giant facility. Oh, this. You know, so, but I got a cool idea. So I posted something about building a bird. Maybe, you know, not too long ago. It was like, I'm not sure how long ago, but I was like, yo, I'm gonna, you know, like build the bird, right? What did I mean by this, you know? And I was like, why? And where did this idea come from originally? So, I was working at American High. I was working making movies, right, in this little facility in Liverpool area. And there was a point where they had to like remove some of the little pillars from the top. There was like these little cones, you know, they were like ancient cones, like 100 years old probably. And I thought it was really cool because it was made of copper, and lightning must have hit it like multiple times. So, and I used some of that copper, I mixed it with silver, and I made some jewelry with it, you know, different ratios here and there. But then I kept, like, it was like probably like 100 pounds of copper, right? So it was like what, $300 of copper, right? And I kind of moved it from place to place, thinking of, you know, what am I going to do with it? Because I chopped it into smaller pieces, different kinds of size pieces, which, you know, no regret chopping it because I ended up selling it, basically. Like, maybe like 95% of it. Some of it I used, but I sold it because I needed to. I was like, it was at a point where it was like a burden in the room where I was in, and I'm like, you know, right next to me was like this metal recycling place. I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to fucking sell this shit. So it was, you know, that's what happens, you know, gotta eat sometimes. So, but it got me thinking, because at the same time, I'm like, if I keep touching copper all the time, I'm gonna be like working with, like, you know, I'm gonna be in the copper realm. So, but I was like, you know, I mean, like, silver's cool too, but gold, what's up with gold? Let's get some gold, you know? And it's not like I bought gold with the copper money. That's not the point. The point is, I know where there's more copper, okay? Paul, the old dude that was the janitor in the building, he told me where there's a lot of copper, okay? There's like 4 stories of copper, and it's like a perfect cube, giant, like it's just a giant fucking tube of copper, okay? I don't want to sell that copper. That copper I want to build a bird with, okay? But I need to be commissioned to do this. I don't want to just do this on my own time, right? Because you need a place to weld it up and stuff. So maybe we could do this in springtime, you know? But the point is, I think the city would like it, right? The city would like a bird, maybe like a giant bird on the top of the building, or like maybe on top of the. Actually, you don't want it anywhere anyone can reach because they'll steal it and sell the metal, you know? So yeah, you don't want it anywhere like obvious. But the thing is, we could forcibly patina it, or I can not polish all the surfaces, because keep it like looking like the what is it called, the Statue of Liberty color, like patinaed and tarnished a little. We can add that as a chemical on top of a brand new copper. Like if we end up cleaning it for the soldering process, we could also rivet the thing together. But I'm thinking it'd be sick because there's also a song that goes with this. Okay, there's a song that goes with this, and actually I should just play it right now. Let's see. I mean, this might be the other song. But yeah, this is it. So basically, like I heard this song at one point. I'm like, what? Maybe I should paint a bird. And it's like, it sounds like it's telling me build a black bird. It's like build a bird, you know? And I was like, cool. And I'm thinking, oh, yo. And then I'm like, yo, word, eagle. There's a bird, an eagle bird at this fucking, you know, the school is about eagles. You know, it's a bird. It's America. You know, so I was like, yo, why not? That makes so much sense. You know. Actually, wait, it's the other song. Oh, wait, yeah, there we go, yeah. Pretty sure it's this one. Yeah. And basically, so originally that's where the inspiration came from. It came from this kind of this bird flow, right? Super flow of the bird, yo. And then I was like, okay. And I thought, I'm like, maybe I'll build a tiny bird, you know, because I was chopping the metal back at the city. Then I'm like, fuck that, I need some money, you know, so, cause I, you know, my car's not there, everything's spread out, you know, there's no, work called me for 1 month, and then there's no work, and probably until January, so, which is great, I mean, it's perfect, it got me there, it got me chilling there, so, integrating, doing music, so, but the thing is, you know, we can, like, if I get commissioned to do this bird, like, I'm down to climb into this little crevice, like, I know where the metal is, so we don't have to buy the metal, however metal this takes. I'm down to climb in and get this metal because it's a useless thing. It doesn't serve any purpose anymore. It used to serve a purpose. It doesn't anymore. Okay, and it's a lot of fucking copper. Okay, so it'll be a lot more than that was on the roof. Okay, so so that stuff, if we chop it up into like equidistant little pieces, right? We can rivet it or solder it back together with the intention to build a bird, right? So, and obviously we will sketch this bird out first, So, I feel like I did this at SU at one point. We were just like, we went to a meeting and somebody's like, yo, we're gonna design a bird. I was like, okay, here's a doodle, and I doodled a bird for them. I don't know if they ever built it, but build the bird. I might be saying something else, but you hear what you need to hear. That's what you got to realize. You hear what you need to hear. It's like reading between the lines, traveling through time, being divine, swinging from vines, knowing what's mine. I'm just kidding. There's only mimes, And they say that a mime is a terrible thing to mace, because if you spray a mime, he'll yell, and you don't want him breaking his cover. If he's a mime, he's doing that freaking fake wall thing, Song's fire. More mouth music, actually. I'm gonna tag the song in this. Peace.